After 2 weeks stateside, the European Tour has returned to Europe, the Czech Republic to be precise. In the town of Saladna, the locals enjoy the finer things in life. So it's entirely appropriate that this week's venue for the Czech Open is the 36-hole Prosper Golf Resort. We're in the northeast of this central European country, around 30 minutes drive from Ostrava, in the heart of the beautiful Beskidi Mountains. Firestone and Whistling Straits hosted draining tournaments, but they've not depleted the energy levels of an Irishman who flew from the Midwest, determined to retrace his steps to more American majors.
Going over there, major championship to PGA, it was a great experience for me, and I really enjoyed it, and it makes me want to work harder and get into more major championships.
Lowry missed the cut at the US PGA, and so did Oliver Wilson, but he was encouraged by the way he performed for 3 of the 4 rounds at the Bridgestone Invitational.
I was right in there at the WGC, had a chance to finish the end Saturday and leading, and I just dropped a few, so I was just a few back going into the last day, but struggled a little bit at the PGA, but that was just down to putting, so form's been a bit up and down, but this it's not far away. I'm just waiting for it to click and get some momentum going where I can take it from playing 1 week well and then a bad week to try and get some consistency and play well in a continuous stretch.
Those who've jetted in from across the pond are in the minority. For most, the first half of the month has been a time to recharge the batteries.
It was a nice 2 weeks back home and in the summer, and good to be back, trying to get the competition rhythm again and play a few weeks in a row now and see how it goes. It's been a great year. It's been my best year so far on tour, I think, without a win, obviously. And I'm looking forward to the end of the year, see how I finish, and it's been a lot of fun.
In contrast to the upbeat Canizares, 2010 has been a constant struggle for Nick Doherty, honest about his troubles, but hopeful of a turnaround.
For the rest of this year, I just need to find my game again. I've been in a bad place with my golf swing, and obviously mentally it's had a massive effect as well. I've been, very, very despondent with it, and my confidence is very low. So I've got to be realistic, and I want to play well, and I've got to do the right stuff. And in golf, sometimes it only takes a couple of shots to turn things around, and hopefully that'll happen.
With well over half the season now in the books, this is a juncture for reflection, an opportunity to realign targets for the remainder of the campaign.
For me, I've played sort of like probably 2/3 of my season now, so I'm looking at it, and you sort of reassess and see where, and everyone's got goals, people who are, unless you're number 1 and then you'd like to stay there, everyone wants to try and move up and just sneak into getting the top 20 or the top 10 or the top 30 or the top 60 or the top 115, so there's always things to play for.
Anthony Kang won last year's Maybank Malaysian Open, but he's missed 8 of his last 9 cuts and languishes 162nd in the race to Dubai.
It's been pretty slow this year, but I see a lot of good signs for the rest of the year and next year as well, and hopefully the years after too. So, like I said, just keeping positive and keep moving forward.
Apart from the strain of competition, there's also the wear and tear from travel. But in his first full season, Lowry's determinedly grinding away.
Last week, I suppose, it showed up a few weaknesses in my game, and I came here this week and work on a few things over the next couple of days, and try and get it right for Thursday and see what happens then after that. But coming here after a major is it is a little bit different than last week. With everything around, but it's just another golf course, another tournament, and I just have to go out and try my best.